Ah, there we go. Welcome back to some more Final Fantasy VI, the Pixel Remaster. You can just call me Stud. Last time, we ended up all the way out here, and we got our hands on this green-haired vagabond by giving him the... No, I'm not... I already made that joke too many times last time, so I'm not gonna do it. How's the weekend been? Spent most of it asleep, unfortunately, but I'm here now. I've had my coffee, so is it me if the screen is black? I mean, it looks fine on my end. I mean, hopefully that's a sign that the stream is still properly working. Yeah, on my end seems to still be working fine. All good. Okay, all good, all good, all good. Hopefully this time around OBS, we don't have any problems with OBS. At least that's what I'm hoping at the very least. Also, yeah, I have taken the liberty of doing a little bit of grinding here, at least what I could manage, because unfortunately, I guess most likely so that I don't accidentally overlevel compared to everybody else in all the other characters. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to actually gain any levels past 11. So I'm guessing there's sort of like a level limit where it's like all the party members sort of have to be not too over level compared to everybody else. Honestly, I have been admittedly doing as I said, a little bit of grinding at least, just to get, I believe it was layout. Yes, our newcomer Blue Mage up to having some proper movesets to him. Though then again, considering compared to normal Blue Mage, he more so just sort of copies all the aspects of a particular monster as opposed to just copying specific attacks. Yeah, you can see here, getting absolutely 0 XPs. First, let's get up to mountain. Let's get up to around here and just wait for our vagabond to return. As of course, in order to actually get him to learn moves, more so we just have to use the leap command where he just leaves the party for a bit and comes back eventually, from what I can see. I'm guessing that this is more so of an impetus to fight as many enemies as I possibly can in order that as many enemies as possible end up here. At least that's the logic. At least that's what I'm seeing. There he is, let's go. Just had to remember the name a little bit. We'll definitely say though, I am definitely quite liking the music here. Pretty soon if you attack him here, he just leaves the party again until you have to go find him again. Anyways. Unfortunately, I don't think we have much in terms of potions still, so gonna have to tread carefully as we go forward. All roads were sort of leading up to this point, so I guess we're going here. It's like... they're just sort of quietly agreeing with each other. Yeah, this guy's kind of nuts. Cyan, that shiny thing of Gauss is in here. And where exactly may it be found, Sir Gao?
Go forget.
Mwah, mwah. Shall we look around? It seems we have no choice. Oh, have we found it already? Doesn't seem to be over here. Obviously can't go over there. I'm guessing it's gonna be around by where the broken bridge is. Oh! Never mind, I guess we found it. A potion. Could this be Sir Gao's treasure? This is like, nah, I'm guessing that's supposed to be both of them face palming. I mean, there is something to be said, it's kind of funny. You like games, so you know the games you mean like, Dynasty Warriors? Unfortunately, I've never really had the chance to play them. What is it, Go? Did you see something? in this massive, what isn't that supposed to be? Wow! Ah, my money pouch! How the fuck there was 500 gil in there? Go, you little! And now we're out of money. This sucks. Oh dear, Sir Saban, please let it go. For all our sakes. Ah, now how are we gonna be able to afford supplies? So let's see, guessing around here somewhere. I'm guessing it's that one over there. I'm guessing it's this one. I'm guessing it's this one. There it is. Is this it? The shiny treasure?
Treasure, treasure.
'Tis aught but a dirty glass bowl. It looks like it ought to fit over your head. I wonder if we could use this. Ah, must be the diving helmet we've heard so much about. It might let us breathe on the water. Alright, let's go. Just like that, we get I'm assuming this is the diving helmet at the very least. Saban is the heart of the team. It's like, oh boy, it looks like we're gonna have to float down yet another river. These rapids look quite rapid. No kidding. It's the only way to make it in time to meet up with the others. Bleh. What, is he scared of water? Haha, look at him, he's scared of drowning to death. Alright, let's go. Fluff it with ball. Well, I mean, he can be quite endearing when you give him the chance. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm guessing this is supposed to be an underwater map. Hopefully there's no emerald weapon to fight down here. And, oh boy. Living coral. Let's go lesser low pros. Let's see what happens there. Let's see rage in action. So whenever you hit rage, he basically just fights of his own accord. Oh, there we go. Finally, we're starting to get levels. I'm guessing it mostly just is an area by area basis. This way, I guess. Just right, go right. Oh, and I will say at the very least, there is something that has to be said about some of these old Final Fantasy enemy designs. Just how abstract they look. Like even up to the later games, they just have all these freakish floating eyeballs and giant tubs of ice cream. They have great. Well, yeah, they got themselves the diving helmet, so naturally they're able to breathe underwater if they have a diving helmet. Well, you know, just do the funny Jack Sparrow thing and just take a boat and carry that. And also, I'm kind of glad that I got lesser low pros. I think that was more sort of a rare spawn out on the veldt. Oh, looks like it did. I was about to say looks like a dead end. Serpent Trench, there we go. We're in the money. I think this is where we're supposed to go. And default speed run, encounters on. Let's keep moving. Oh. I guess we're just gonna keep right on going. I'm just going in circles. At least I'm fairly certain this is supposed to be automated. I guess this is more so diverting from the already established map. Ah no, it's an angui form. Something that actually looks kind of scary. Just sea dragon. It also quite like the water effect down here. I'm guessing that was more sort of feature that was added in the Pixel Remaster. Because I do gotta say, the sprite art here, down here, and really throughout all the games so far, has been absolutely gorgeous. It's one of those things where you look back at some of these older games and just think, the younger kids with all their Fortnites and their their Apexes don't know what they're missing, as they just casually default anything which isn't a live service game as Unkslop. Which, still not sure how to feel about that. I mean, I know I probably shouldn't mind too much, because obviously they're kids and have no taste, but then again, they are going to be sort of the public consensus going forward, so there's sort of the worry that a lot of these older games are just going to be disregarded out of hand. Or at least that's how I see it. Dragon reminds you of Kingdom Hearts the one reason? Well, I mean, this it is still technically Square Enix, so I can definitely see what you mean by that. Yeah, these as sea serpents definitely can take a bit of a bit of a pounding, can't they? Whoop! Just casually warping over there. Alright, where are we? Oh. And look at that, we make our way over to the surface and end up in the Toon here. It's like we made it, we finally got our way off the veldt, and once again we just find ourselves washed up on yet another area. I feel this really is just going to be a recurring thing with saving, isn't it? We got a ship here. Let's see what's going on this fine ship, with this fine rope and these fine barrels and stuff which I'm not sure I can actually plunder. Probably not the best look, but hey, no harm in looking. Oh, bound for South Figaro. Still need to shop. So South Figaro, I'm guessing that's supposed to be where we're headed next. Let's have a look around first. Let's have a look around. Oh, this is... At least this looks like where we were previously with Locke. Standing in the street like that, all covered in film. Lady, I just got out of the ocean. This Kingdom of Dome has fallen to the Empire as well. Yep. Everything's all going to heck in a handbasket by the looks of it. Anyways, let's leave it. Let's... Hey, you handsome young thing. When did you come drink with me, tee-hee? How dare thee! Licentious howler! Get off with thee! Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. Let's have some fun. Hey, do you like these? I call this one Humpty and this one Dumpty. Oh. Humpty. Dumpty. It's like, oh boy, I wonder what she could possibly be referring to. It's a complete mystery to me. Scion, you're being too thin-skinned. Thou art unaffected by these charms. One of the benefits of all my years of ascetic training. Ha ha ha! Oh, don't leave me standing here all alone. Enough of that. A woman should have modesty and decency and... Oh, Saiyan. Sincerely referring to her bread... Ah yes, specifically her bread basket. The stranger man leaves a little cannily leave. I helped deliver his son 13 years ago. He was a problem birth. The mother didn't survive and the man couldn't handle the loss. Went lonely, he did. Though his baby is probably some kind of monster and threw it out. Poor little thing never had a chance. Man. There's not even anything in here, so it's just like all that's in here is trauma and Humpty Dumpty. It really feels like something you would expect more from a Dragon Quest game, honestly. Anyways, what have you got? What have you got for me, sir? Silk robe. Should probably... I do got a fair bit of stuff on me, so... Probably should get one of these for Terra. Iron armor. Kind of want... I think I already got one of these for... you know, let's just... Okay, stock 2, equipped 2. Let's get another one of these and another one of these for Celes. Heavy shield. Let's... Let's get one more of these. Just splurging all over the place with all this money. What have you got? Oh, potions. Yes, potions, finally. I'll take, that much. That should see me through. Bread basket. Can you move? Thank you. I need to go and see this weaponsmith. So, Mithril Claws, Kotetsu, Mithril Spear. I can only get one of those. Shoot. Let's have a look, see what we can afford to get rid of. Probably the metal knuckles once I equip these. It's a shame you can't use them in parts exchange. Let's see. Sell. Metal knuckles. It's like now we shall never again see him in a Sonic game. And he shall forever just be a niche character from Sonic R. There we go, Gotetsu. At least I'm assuming that we're better off just selling a lot of this stuff. Mostly just because I feel there's not really much reason to keep it. I mean, I have a habit of just keeping around all these old items, but I'm not sure how exactly beneficial it's going to be. Here it is, there's Ashura. So... he's probably just all burnt up about the fact that I had to sell his prized sword in order to get one outfit. I had to sell his prized sword in order to get him a better one. Or just a spear for a character we don't even have. Let's see, obviously in. I don't think we need to hang around here too often. Anyways, let's, what's up here? Ah, this looks like, chickens! We found the chickens. Cheat-chat, ride a chocobo. Has come from button, directional pad. Oh, L button to change the view. Can also control it the same. Dismount. 80 gil to ride a chocobo. So now the question is, now we're here, I need to remember where exactly we need to go next. Let's see, there's the bridge here, which I think we already escaped from. Those are the... oh, we can go along the... nope, can't go along the coast. No way you sold Surge, I can't believe... I'm sorry. And I know what you're getting at, and probably she deserved it for being such a bad character. Yeah, it feels as though Gal can really just tear through a lot of these lower level enemies, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem as though we can necessarily do much out here, so... it's like I remember there being something that we needed to do here. Unless he needed to go to South Figaro next. I mean, that's where Locke was, so I'm guessing that's where we're supposed to head next. Color palette of Surge. Yeah, I know. I am aware of Surge's, like, character origins and how she's based off of the old glitched color palette from Sonic 2. I am aware of this sort of thing. It's same with, like, Kit and Starline. Let's... okay, I guess we are just going to South Figaro now. Nauseous as a stone's throw away. Wonder if the others arrived safely. I am sure they did. Meanwhile, Cow's just... well... oh no, he's gonna be the sea skick. Oh, and just like that, we were so close to the end already, so I guess we're just gonna go in and, rejoin the rest of our party now. Well, the Empire's troops in hot pursuit, Bannon, Edgar, and Terra ride the rapids towards Narsha, but the going won't be easy. Yep, once again, still stuck around the river. Some things never change, do they? Oh! Once again, more of these lesser Lopros. Let's see, magic. Burn them. Auto crossbow, I guess? It's like, this team is more sort of known for having the harder hitters. I mean, I say that. I say that. And yet still these, still these heathens continue to stand. I hate to imagine what's actually going to happen to Bannon from here now, because it's obvious that he's not a, Oh. Well, I guess it's that then. It's like already off to a good start. Already off to a good start. Unfortunately, we can't bring Mog along for the ride. Alright, let's, can I actually re-equip? Nope, can't equip my team whilst I'm on the raft. Good to know, good to know. You know, I'm just gonna leave. I don't know if there's anything necessarily keeping us here. Okay, I guess there is. Tools, just, starting to feel that perhaps, keeping chat starting to go by. Keep thinking that I should probably, yeah, confuse. Like, yeah, these guys really don't mess around, do they? Oh, now we're doing it. Now we're doing it. That's how we do it in my garden. It's like all I have to do now is just focus on status whilst they just take themselves out. Like, don't mess with the noise blast. Don't sleep on it. There we go. Starting to actually get up in levels a little bit. I'm not sure what it is about how the water looks here. It keeps looking like we're just going up waterfalls for some reason. At least that's how it looks on my screen. At least I'm assuming hitting them with fire isn't exactly the best move, because it doesn't do that much damage. Yeah, just hit him with the Bioblaster as well. Just hit him with the chlorine gas. You know, make them feel pain inside and out. Well, one of them still seems confused. Let's just hit him with the loudspeaker again. Or, you know, they could just casually take themselves out again. Ah, good grief, good grief. I do kind of appreciate that about this game, though. I do kind of appreciate it. It doesn't treat you like an idiot, and actually, has you playing, or at least incentivizes you to play at least a little bit smart. You know, actually worrying about statuses and whatnot. Well, saying that, Bannon's just more sort of here as a heal bot, unfortunately. Which is kind of a shame, given his magnificent, magnificent hair. It just seems like a crown that's not going to be a mainstay in the party. It really feels as though we're getting quite a bit of experience, though. Guess just sort of... There we go, main map. Let's equip the rest of the team. Lever arm, let's get rid of this silk rope. Do I really want to give a great sword to Terra? Obviously you, gonna give you the spear. Give you a heavy shield. Iron armor. Plumed hat. There we go, just, now we're starting to get somewhere. Mage's hat, obviously. Give him a heavy shield as well, and, you know what? Great sword. Great sword. Even though it should be impossible for Terra to hold both of these things at once, considering... By great sword, I'm assuming two-handed sword. Oh look, it's yet another, tunnel we have to go for. Oh! Well, here we are, we've made it to Nausea. You're that Imperial officer from before. Please, dude, I can explain. Get out of here now or you'll regret it. Jeez, just completely just slapped him halfway across the map. Let's not get hasty here. I'm King Edgar of Figaro. Liar! You're with him? My goodness. And like that, my friends, is why I can't stand men. And that, my friends, is why I can't stand men. It's like they don't even have ears. So, what, are you saying you don't have ears? I mean, my ears are quite notable. They're the biggest thing on me, allegedly. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. Looks like we're gonna have to find another way in. Yep, no going through... Yep, just getting kicked to the curb by the looks of it. I'm guessing there's another entrance around here. So there we go. When Locke first rescued me, we came out of the mines right around here. He fiddled with something. Yes, she told me. Touch the stone like shore and... Bingo. Now we're back here in the mines, and presumably there's a lot more stuff we can mess around with. I don't think we necessarily have to worry too much about these level 1 rats. Yeah, just free experience. I think we can just auto battle our way through for this next little segment here. You know, I mean, at least I'm assuming that we're that we'll be fine. Just touring our way through here. There we go. Oh, here we are. I'm guessing up the stairs, Maybe not. Oh. Hold on, let me just have a look at that. Okay, it was just me being an idiot. Didn't see the door there. Again, I'm guessing that when it comes to the original, like, Super Nintendo version of this game, there wasn't all this nice little run features and whatnot. You're just sort of having to do it the old-fashioned way, just like... And saying that, I do have sprint shoes on Edgar. Let's put him up front. You know, considering he has a spear. Oh, it's this spot again. It's this spot again. This looks to me like a puzzle. This must be the place. What place? I've heard of a cave that they used to test applicants to the city guard. This seems like it. We should be fine as long as you follow the light. If you make a mistake, lights will surround us. We'll have to tag the glimmer on orange light to proceed. So it's just like oh. Right. Well, at the very least, we get free XP here. Allegedly. Always run wasn't a thing, then fairly soon hold beats a run. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Edgar! Edgar, what have you wrought? Are you just gonna use Bioblast again? Please don't. Please don't. Edgar, you fool! You're only making them stronger! No matter, I'm fairly certain Terra has this. I think. Seems weird that it always seems to default to the crossbow as opposed to actually just... Well, default to the Bioblast as opposed to the crossbow. It seems like it would be more so the general go-to. For the AI at the very least. There we go, now we win. Okay, here we go again. Okay, so I nearly had it right. There we go. Am I gonna have to do this multiple times, or is it just the one? Let's see what's in here. Oh. We're back on that one place. We're back in the tower defense segment with the Mogs. Okay, I don't think we need to go in here. I mean, surely, Edgar, surely. You should be able to hold your own against, such foes. Let's just burn them. I do gotta feel bad for Baron at this point. This is like he has nothing else to do outside of just spamming prey. That door looks suspicious. Oh no, we're surrounded. What will we ever do against these level 1 enemies? Unfortunately, we can't do spread damage, so just, oh, now he uses the auto crossbow. That looks like it should be a door. Treasure chest, we've already been through here. I'm assuming at the very least the goal here is to just try to get to where we saw that thing buried in the ice. That's from what I've seen so far, that seems to be the goal. At least I'm guessing. Look at that, 5 hours already. I mean, I'm assuming at the very least that this is going to go on for quite some considerable time, and I'm curious to see if this will actually be longer than 7. I mean, obviously, the game didn't come with, like, free cartridges, so perhaps not? Ah, here we are. And look at that, back where we first began the game. Hello again, sir. Baron, King Edgar. Oh, and Terra, too. I forgot what I did for this guy's voice. Elvis, out of any stand here in Narsha. Same as always, the town's neutral. I tried to convince him to side with the returners, but it's no use. Of course, me with you and the King of Figaro here. Where are the townspeople? Everyone's been a little on edge since the Esper was discovered. We believe Terra may be, like, able to help us get the answers out of our questions about the Esper man. Well, all the townspeople still have plenty of questions of their own. If we approach them the right way, there's a good chance they'll agree to let us see it. Something tells you this is going to be harder than it looks. That Ashbel is either going to shave us or dig us an early grave. Well then, let's ingratiate ourselves with the locals. The three groups have arrived in Narsha, and our decisive battle is... Oh. Well then, that didn't take very long. I understand what you're saying, but you're asking us to spill our blood for you. That's not what we asked. But it will be the result. You're probably right, dude. Bannon! Yep, we're asking you to spill your blood, man. Emperor Gestal's racing to acquire ever greater Magitech power, dude. That's the reason once the Esper was discovered here. If we allow the Empire to continue expanding its Magitech arsenal, history's greatest mistake will be repeated, dude. The War of the Magi. Legendary conflict that laid waste to the world. You're saying it could happen again? I had thought humans to be wiser creatures. Yeah, we'd think, but, you know what they say about power? It's a lot like alcohol. It just, removes your... It just rids you of your inhibitions. You know, just alcohol through poisoning and power through lack of accountability. Edgar! Oh, hey, fellas. Shaben, you're alright. Who have you brought along? I am Cyan, a warrior of the Kingdom of Doma.
Yeah.
The Empire killed everyone in Doma, down to the last child. Kefka poisoned them. Barbaric! Elder! But it was because of Doma was collaborating with the Returners. As long as Narsha remains neutral, we have nothing to fear from the Empire. Think again! Oh, hey, Locke, how you doing? Locke, The Empire's poised to attack Nausea as we speak. What? Locke, where'd you manage to get your hands on information like that, man? Stella's here as one of the Empire's So it is her. I thought you looked familiar. So go, step aside. Oh, here we go. The infamous General Celis. The woman single-handedly responsible for the sack of Miranda. Stand by and meet thy judgment, Imperial wench! Wait! Celis has promised to join the Returners. She's fighting on our side now. Be that as it may. I promised I'd protect her, and I won't give up a woman I've sworn to protect. Locke, you still haven't gotten over that, have you? I was also an Imperial soldier. What? It's just like, nice of you to bring that up at this very pivotal moment, Tara. You really know how to read the room. The Empire is evil. That doesn't mean all its citizens are. I'm gonna have to defer to my brother on this one. The Empire's marching on Nausea. We don't have long. Who are all these people? He just like barges in. Is like, who are all these people in here? I don't care what you have to do. Just get me that Esper. Kefka, sir. What about the civilians? What about the civilians? Kill them all. But, sir, Nausea's a neutral city. Idiot. Read my lips. Mercy is for wimps. There's a reason to oppose Ryan will dispose. If they get in your way, kill them. March! Well, like, bro, do you even care about the world, bro? It's just like, well, yeah, but yes, but if we're neutral, we don't have to worry about them fighting us, even though the world's about to end. It seems as though the choice has been made for us. Let us make ready for war! They're like here for the Esper, man. We moved it up to the cliffs above the valley. And that's where we'll make our stand. We'll just have to get there first. Look at that, the gang's all together, and Locke has a complicated past. Don't go falling for him now, thinking he was protecting you out of love back there. Thanks to your concern, but I'm a soldier, not some love-starved twit. So much for my next suggestion. Look at that, we got ourselves the 9 companions, the 9 walkers. It's like we made ourselves into a proper fellowship here. Terra, who'd have thought we'd meet again, like this? You can use magic too, can't you? But it's different from mine. I was raised to be an Imperial Magitek Knight. When I was still very young, I was artificially infused with magic. Is it possible for you to love other people? It's like, priorities here, Tara. Are you mocking me? Do not think even a moment that I trust thee. Fine. Use your own eyes and see for yourself which side I'm on. It's like, now I see. We're getting all the... Oh, so here we are. We get to choose. We get to choose who we take. We get to choose our companions for this next stage of the journey. So, who do I want to bring along? Very appropriate response from Celis. Well, obviously I'm gonna bring her along. It's like, oh, we get to choose. Right. So let's see. Great shield, heavy shield, cardboard box. I'm gonna give her the silk row so that she can boost her magic. Probably not ideal, but hey, magic. Bloom's hat. Yep. Well, I guess bandana will do, right? Yeah, I think Tara's gonna be who I bring along here. Oh. Okay. You ready, dude? So you just go down the line, just... yeah, just go through this whole thing is gap. No, I'm gonna go with Tara. This whole thing is her ordeal. She's the main character here as far as I'm aware, so obviously I'm gonna go with her. You ready, dude? Oh, hey, Mog. Protect the Esper from Kefka. Would you like an explanation? Ah. You'll fight using 3 different parties. Use the L button to switch between them. Defeat Kefka before his men reach banner or the battle is lost. If you made 3 parties on the party formation screen, select done. Okay. So once again, we're here in Fort Condor. So considering we only have 9 companions, so... part of me kind of feels compelled to just go with the teams that we had previously, so... Probably not ideal, but hey. Hey, this seems to be the, this seems to make the most sense, at least in my mind. Let's... Detailed statuses. So we can't do any equipping, so I guess we'll, proceed. Here they come! There he is! Oh, if it isn't General Celis. The traitor. Excellent, now I'm gonna have to hunt you down later. Go, get those vile insects. Okay, so switch parties. So I'm guessing Locke takes the left flank. Bannon takes the right flank, and Celis goes down the middle. That seems to make the most sense in my mind, at least. Just lesser low pros, hit him with the fireballs. That seems to make the most sense in this situation. I will say, though, they are definitely laying into the whole party quite something fierce here. Buster Cannon! At least I'm assuming it has a different name in the original Super Nintendo version. That would make sense in my mind. Also, yeah, we are definitely getting some mean hit. Definitely taking some mean damage here. Oh, switch part. There we go. There we go. And Terra just goes down the middle. That's because it looks as though there's only 3 ways out, so we'll just see how we fare. Also, we were about to die. I just realized Sabin is taking a lot of heavy hits. Still putting out some heavy hits, at the very least. It's like, yeah, they really aren't messing around here, are they? Okay, just take the middle route. Take the middle. That seems to be, that seems to make the most sense in my mind. Go get him, Edgar. Yeah, just burn them. Yeah, noise blaster. Just make some noise. Would have been hilarious if he just knocked himself out there just in the confusion, just like, ah yes. The old sort of, kryptonite of playing good old Pokemon, just constantly hitting yourself in confusion. And not being able to land a single hit on your target. It's like, now the shoe's on the other foot, ha ha ha. Okay, let me just, switch over to revive Edgar. That seems to be my prerogative. So I've got a fair few Phoenix down to the very least, so... I want to say I'm fairly confident about our prospects, just, we are going to probably go through potions like coffee filters here, so, at the very least, so... Probably best to play it, careful. Oh, that's right, I remembered Locke is hasted. Like, I don't even... What am I doing? I don't even have to worry about using Runic. Let's just, attack. Because I don't think they actually use magic in any meaningful way. Well, I mean, I definitely do appreciate what they're doing with a lot of these sort of what I like to call Fort Condor segments. Really just sort of makes a lot of these conflicts feel a lot larger than I think a lot you see in a lot of other standard JRPGs. It's like it really just sort of feels like you're commanding like a sort of army, just under siege from a massive threat. It's cool. I like it. I think hitting the World of Warcraft stair here is probably going to be my best bet. We are taking a lot of heavy damage. Yeah, Celis is basically just on her last legs. Do we... Potion, I guess? You know, just to keep her on her feet. Definitely gonna have to just take advantage of all the cure spells I got. There we go, level 10. Just swap over. Probably best to go here. Yeah, it really feels as though Saban is pretty much the front line at this point. And to be fair, they definitely have the heavy artillery. You know, with Gao here, weirdly enough. But there is something surreal about that. Just this weird creature we picked off the out in the wild, suddenly becoming just this ultimate warrior type. Right, abilities. Here we go. Can just abuse my MP to... Well, I say that, we're already almost out. I'm gonna have to use one of my ethers. Shoot. Yeah, we can just use this to keep us on our feet. Yeah, it really feels as though cures are quite potent. And now we just wait. At least I'm guessing this is the the best place for everybody to stand, just covering all the flanks. I'm also guessing that auto battle wasn't a thing in the Super Nintendo version. But I will say they definitely are putting in some heavy lifting. I think I can afford to just go down here as Saban. Oh, we got the Broom soldiers now. They're starting to get serious. Starting to think maybe my best bet is to just hang back a little bit. You know, just sort of let them all get spread out among all my various parties, as opposed to just Saban, Cyan, and Gao just taking the entire army all on themselves. You know, just hogging all the experience and whatnot. I think stand here and then just pull Terra back. That seems to be a reasonable thing to do. You know, maybe just put maybe swap around Locke and Terra so that yeah, maybe swap Locke and Terra around, seeing as I'm fairly certain so far they're technically the weakest. It's like they don't have any major sort of hard-hitting attack options compared to the rest of the crew. Just sort of stuck with all your regular normal attacks, like peasants. Jeez Louise! Not a good moment for you to fall down, Celis. Okay, just casually wasting a Phoenix down there. Good to see. I think we might be in trouble. I think our right flank is about to break. The ice is gonna break. Metal Knuckles? He's back! He's back! Metal Knuckles has returned with a vengeance. Yeah, I definitely... Oh, jeez. Yep. They've broken through the line! Fall back to the second level! Yep. Fall back to the keep! Get your men out of there! Yeah, it seems as though this is the best place for two parties to stand. Oh, I guess we're back. The reach we were lost. Oh, okay. I guess they're just back at the start. Gonna have to abuse Celus's cure spells here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. It's like they say that you need 3 parties. It really feels as though you can get away just with using 2. Maybe that is the best way to go about it. You know, just so you can more effectively have a... Oh, Sabin's fallen. And now he can no longer get up. Just... Gotta go back over there. Feels like there's a fair bit of micromanagement to be had with this whole segment. Yeah, unfortunately we're all out of potions. I'm gonna have to dig into my my max potion reserves in a minute. There we go. I think that's a good place to stand. There we go. Side attacks. You're in big trouble now, as Edgar just hits Terra in the face with the pouring gas. My goodness. Come on, I'm sure you can do something against your typical British pitbull. Yeah, these guys definitely don't mess around when it comes to sheer damage. Celus, you can use other stuff aside from cure. I'd really appreciate a blizzard right about now, or you know, just hit him. Yeah, you see, that works. We'll say that we are definitely getting quite a bit of gil from this, I'm sure, as well. Oh, let's... Okay, there's just this one guy. Hold on, let me just check the back flank. Okay, it seems as though we're all set, and there's just one fella over there who's just having a mild panic attack. Let's go after him with Sabin. All right, let's Hell's Rider. Yeah, this guy seems pretty metal. Oh, well, there goes Sabin, I guess. I guess going at it with my party at half health probably wasn't the best move. Whatever, I'm just gonna throw fireballs at you, because that seems to be working. Let's just hit him with the sword. Yeah, just casually hitting with 500 to go. Don't mess with Gao, I guess. Look at that. Cyan learned Tiger. And we get a remedy for our troubles. Alright, let's, I think I'll go in with, with Terra this time around. Hello, Kafka. Oh, we actually get to see him in all his jestery glory. Here, have a noise blaster. Here, have some fire. What do you mean that missed? Oh no. Jeez, that does a lot of damage. Bioblast. Let's see how you like it. Let's give you a taste of your own medicine, why don't we? Or not, I guess. Shoot. That is very much not good. I think part of me kind of feels as though Celes is probably going to be our best bet here, considering he seems to do a lot of... Oh no, Terror is dead. Does this mean I'm gonna have to go for that entire process all over again? Because I hope not. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to go for it all over again. Okay. It says make free parties. I'm gonna see if I can, like an explanation, no. I'm gonna see if I can get away with 2. Because we have, like, the 9 walkers here. So we're gonna go Terra. You know, just put them all in one. Put them all in one, just peacekeeping force. Man! Here I thought I was playing smart, but it turns out I was the fool the whole time. Just like, nope, you have to have free. This is non-negotiable. Okay, here we go again. So, let's see. I'm guessing, left flank, right flank, and, switch, I guess. That's it, you're gonna be rear guard. Meanwhile, we'll just, head down the middle. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. It's just a matter of, picking the right tool for the job, and, unfortunately, I think... It really feels as though Celes is probably going to be our best bet here, considering, again, lots and lots of, magic attacks from Kefka. Look at that, they're all arguing amongst themselves. They're helpless. Yeah, I think with these two at the very least, I'm gonna have them more sort of on Terra's on healing duty, whilst Edgar is on actual sort of damage dealing duty. That seems to make the most sense to me. Just hit him with the noise, make some noise. Obviously gotta keep Edgar healthy, he's my best shot here. I am sort of wondering, though, if there's, like, a actual proper way to, organize your team here. At least that's sort of what I'm wondering. It's kind of weird to see Terra being the one who actually deflects all the attacks. Here, make some noise. You really get the sense that Edgar is probably going to be one of our best party members going forward. You know, just in terms of his sheer versatility, just, you know, going in with the confusion, the status effects, it's just so nice to have on, just to do that. You know, it's kind of great, honestly. I think... Yeah, that's it. Just, blast... just blast her in the face with a loudspeaker. That's bound to make her like you. Like, this is surprisingly working quite well. I guess, it's just... Edgar is surprisingly powerful here. You know, he has all of these powerful attacks he can do without the cost of MP. It's like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you use Edgar? Oh, getting... I'm not sure if this is actually the sort of best way to go about it, just having two parties hang back whilst the third one just takes the fight straight to them. But it seems to be working. It's going by quicker than last time at the very least, where I was focused on positioning more than anything. Do really gotta appreciate that in the background though. It really looks like a Bob Ross painting. You know, just sort of with the happy little mountains in the background and the trees. Oh, here we go with the big guys. They're bringing in the heavy stuff. Make some noise. Gotta keep Edgar up on his feet, obviously. Yeah, it's just... Noise Blaster is just surprisingly good, what can I say? This is Bob Ross painting backgrounds Final Fantasy. I mean, I'm fairly certain that's something you would see. Or at the very least have, people sort of emulating Bob Ross's like painting style to make stuff in in MS Paint or Mario Paint, and then just have that just sort of as MS Docs RPGs and whatnot. You know, the sort of choose your own adventure style. And they certainly weren't kidding. They weren't kidding. That armor is heavy. Just I'm gonna hit him with more of the chlorine gas. There we go, that worked, see? Just we're gonna back up a little bit. Ether. Because obviously we're gonna need some of that to keep us on our toes. Yeah, just gotta keep this all just stocked up. Because I think it's generally gonna be what we rely on most here. Make some noise. I will admit, I definitely do wish I kind of had one of those noise blasters, to be honest. Just, when dealing with people, if you know what I mean. Just out in public, seeing all the... Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm certainly glad the confusion, I'm certainly glad that I went with the confusion first. Jeez Louise. Relaxing. Yeah, yeah. Supposedly, he was, like, in the army at some point, which, honestly kind of tracks. Like, he was I'm fairly certain he was, like, a drill sergeant. Just generally a job in the army that involved a lot of shouting, which, obviously, you probably wouldn't expect from him, but... It's sort of, I can sort of see why he took painting the way he does. Just, not having to shout all the time. Must be nice. I'm sure... You know what, we may as well just let, Locke and the others have some fun. I'm just gonna go over here now. Again, Edgar just leading the charge, apparently, seemingly. I was gonna keep him on his feet. I do appreciate how potent cures seem to be so far, though. Definitely looking forward to when we get, like, Cure 2 and Cure 3 at some point. Hit it with the chlorine gas. Oh, if only he actually knocked himself out in confusion there. That would have been great. You know, I'm just gonna shoot you in the face. You know, give us a pound or I'll have to pull the trigger. Look at that, we're already up nearly level 12 already. And I think after this one we can just break through and hit the other one. You know, hit Hell Rider again. Let's go... may as well just keep hitting them. It's like, may as well, not wasting MP or anything. And I did give her a great sword, so... You know, I've just been thinking for a little bit. It's been quite some considerable time since I sat down and actually watched some Bob Ross, so... I kind of feel compelled to do that again at some point. Also, wow. Pit bulls definitely do a lot of damage. There we go, level 12. And, oh, Terra learned a new spell. Let's have a look. Abilities. We get Drain. Absorbs HP from the target. Sweet. Obviously just gonna bring Terra up to speed. Alright, do I want to take on Hellrider here? You know, I think I'll just leave that to Cyan and crew. It definitely feels as though you need Celeste in order to have any chance of beating Kefka here. Don't see any Bob Ross videos for hurting many times. Yeah, it definitely has been a long time. I'm just sort of worried about falling asleep at my desk is the main thing. I think that's the main reason why I haven't really been keeping up. Anyways, have a blizzard. You know, I'm kind of curious to see what happens when I try to steal from him. I want to see what happens if I try to steal from Kefka. Because that's bound to go well. I keep hitting Runic instead of magic by mistake. And I'm suffering as a result. Let's just hit you with the blizzard. Let's hit you with World of Warcraft updates. Let's hit you with Shadowlands. See, he didn't like that. Okay, let me just swap over. At the very least, we still have a fair few Phoenix Downs on hand, so we can afford to we can at least afford to be on our toes a little bit. Anyways, let's go and fight Hell Knight. Actually, let's go and fight this guy first. And of course, it's another heavy armor. Yeah, we'll admit that Magitech laser attack definitely looked kind of terrifying from my end. Also, I will admit, when it comes to this particular fight, you know, let's see what Drain does. Let's see what Drain does. I'm curious now. Give me your face! That's a lot of... Oh! I was about to say, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think Terra and crew have reached the end of their rope, all things considered. It would be nice if I could save at this point, but I think I don't think the game will let me. I mean, let's just see. Can I go back? Nope. Oh, so you can go back and just heal yourself from there. So it's like, once again, I wasted all those potions and ethers for nothing. Okay. These two are relatively strong, so let's see how they fare against Hellrider now. And all things considered, he still does a fairly decent amount of damage. There we go. This is a bucket! Dear God! Okay, now the road is open for, to try this with Celis. If I fail this time, I'm probably gonna have to look up what the best, fighter configuration is. Can I also steal from you? Oh, couldn't steal. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think... Oh, not confuzz. Oh. You're gonna hit me with another one of... Oh. It's like he's smart, actually. So, starting to think maybe... Maybe just going with the, Maybe just going with the parties that you provided from the start of the game probably isn't the best route to go. At least that's how it feels. Yeah, I don't think there's necessarily much I can do here. Spin! Okay. One makes one order 2 defensive. Would Undertale mechanics look like, Deltarune, probably? Oh, now that you say it. I mean, that being said, Solace is still definitely holding her own here. So, who? Part of me wants to say putting Edgar and Celis on a team together would probably be a good bet. Okay, so Runic mostly just affects MP. So that's good to see. That's good to see. You know, just you got the magic absorption of Celis combined with just the sheer utility of Edgar. I think this could work. You know, assuming that I keep hitting Runic by mistake. I mean, that being said, it is helping a fair bit, but right now, I need some damage. Also, I am looking in a very, very bad way at this point. Like, I don't know, she's still holding on for the most part. Never mind, I guess. Shoot. You know, let's just do it. There we go. So, gotta look into team composition a little bit. Because I definitely want to, do well here. So, definitely on one team, just restart from recent data, yes. Just wondering, trying to see what the best team comp would be here, just so we can actually get through this, because obviously would rather not spend a whole bunch of hours trying to do trial and error. I mean, trial and error is obviously a good point here, so... Okay. Am I ready? Yes, I am ready. Yes, I know what I'm doing, Mog. Yes, I know what I'm doing. But like an explanation, no. Just let me at him. Let me at him. So, probably best to make an A team that goes directly after Kefka. You know, just, you know what, let's just have Gal be the wild card. You know, he's just here. He's just here. Born ready? At least I certainly hope so. So, you may need to just compose a team of heavy hitters. Well, this seems like a team of heavy hitters to me. Here they come. Am I tired? Yeah, it's been a little bit of a tiring day. Just a little bit. Okay, so... gonna post you here. Gao, I'm gonna post in the back. Probably just around here. And then just, probably best if Gao moves out of the way, actually. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I'm fairly certain this four-man team of epic proportions is gonna be able to, cleave through most of this all by themselves. It's like, we got both healers on here. We got both healers and, some of the best hard hitters in the, what we got, so... this seems to be our, best shot at just, the best team to go up against, to go up against Kefka. And basically everything here. Meanwhile, Locke's just in the back, just like... alright. So, how have you been? How have you been, Cyan? I miss my wife, Locke. I miss her a lot. Big oof. I'm gonna go... that is horrible, I won't deny that, I won't deny that, but... what can I say? What can I say? That's the right choice wasn't exactly the most popular either. Anyways, let's carve our way through to victory. At least I'm fairly certain that we can just carve through here with auto battle. At least I am. At least I hope. So yeah, just having Celis on hand spamming Runic whilst Terra on healing supports, and then Edgar on debuffs, and then Sabin on raw damage. That seems to be the go-to strat here. At least it's how I. At least that's what I figure. So I don't think maybe this isn't the most effective means of going about this. Yeah, just hit him with the noisemaker. That's it. All of you back up to full. And then just hit him with the chlorine gas. Yeah, there we go. This is kind of working. This is kind of working, I think. So, let's see. Order. Celis can go in the back as well. I think Edgar... obviously, Sabin's gonna go at the front. Okay, then we just gotta carve our way through Magitech barrier. That's not good. Burn them. Oh. I just realized Runic also affects your teammate. Runic affects your teammates. No. No. It's not possible. Well, it's probably best that I don't go with Magitech either in any case. Just suplex. You're not even taking that much damage here by the looks of it. Anyways, hello Hell's Rider. Greetings, Hell's Rider. I heard you're allergic to fire, so let's go with that. Again, starting to think that maybe Terra and Celis are gonna be the ones that play the most nicely together. I mean, doesn't necessarily matter too much. Let's go double magic. Okay, so weirdly not as potent as Fireball, but, well, we're through. We broke it through their lines. And we're basically cut off from any support, so let's just use this to, let's just take this opportunity to heal up a little bit, shall we? Use all my... If I can get untangled from the, yeah, if I can get untangled from the menus, just, heal up, and, let's go Kafka. So let's see, Noise Blaster, Runic, Buster Cannon, and just hit him. Just hit him. Hit him with the Kamehameha. Just like that, this feels like a, more of a fair fight, weirdly enough. I mean, I say fair fight, it's basically 4-on-1, but hey, we actually get to, hit him now. Aha, joke's on you, your magic doesn't work on me now. It's like I actually learned from my mistakes. Yeah, hit him with the crossbow, I guess. Yeah, it really just feels as though Terra's just on healing duty here. Basically just like a mini Bannon, in that sense. Oh wait, I just realized Runic is eating all my cures. And X potion, I guess, just to unfluff this situation a little bit. Yeah, those blizzards are no joke. Yeah, just gonna hit him with the chlorine gas. Why not? I'm not sure the poison's actually doing anything, but I feel it's helping. Oh. Oh, that's right. His status effects have no effect on me. Gah. Don't think you've won. Don't think you've won, Batman. Peace ring. Hey. I won't forget this. Later, I guess. And where's the Ashbar? Is it all right? Okay, so I guess that's how you do it. Look at that. We're back up where we were at the start of the game. Up with Valley Garmanda by the looks of it. The Ashbar's safe. It also appears to be alive. Yes, he was stuck in the ice for 2,000 years after foiling the Red Skull's plans. Is that even possible? Terra, what is it? Oh. Locke just casually nearly falling to his death there. No! Oh, now they're all falling to their deaths. Oh. Terra and the Ashbar. They're reacting to each other. Deltarune reference. Oh, here we are. What is this I'm feeling? Did you say something? Please, tell me. Who am I? Who?
Find the 7 Chaos Emeralds and bring them to me as promised.
Terra! The Esper. It's responding to her. Terra, get away from that thing! It's a little too late for that now, Edgar. She's pink now. She's become the alien. Speed. Isn't Mir does the Esper also look a lot smaller? Oh, there she goes into the ether, into the out of town by the looks of it. Yep, there she goes. Just where is she? Oh. Where is she heading now, I wonder? Flying all the way over. Over hills and mountains and deserts. Seemingly headed to the north. Oh, she just went. Just casually okay, so not around that town. Where are you going? It's like I'm trying to follow the sat-nav here. And it's taking me through a hedge. Are you awake? Where's Terra? She turned into something and flew off. She looked like an alien. She looked like an Esper. Glad to see everybody's in one piece of there, at least. Look, are you okay? Something happened to Terra. There must be some connection between her and that Esper. We need to find her. Witnesses said she went streaking westwards across the sky, beyond Figaro. Have you just all been casually hanging out in here all this time? We gotta hurry! I promised I'd protect her! Look, let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Empire will be back again for that Esper. And someone needs to protect Baron. She is a former Imperial soldier, but still, we must help her. Glad to see you're on board with this, sire. Let's split up. Volge and Shut and Viterra will stay here and guard against further attacks. Figaro Castle can shuttle the others to the western province. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Clusian, Kolingen or Jaidor to Esteterra's whereabouts. Okay, so please form a single party. Who am I going to rock with this time? Honestly, so far, I kind of feel compelled to go, Locke, Edgar, and Celis. Just divide our kingdom into 3. Proceed. Do thy best, we must save Terra. Okay, so you can just, come back and switch anytime. These two seem to make the most sense, what we're doing here. Alright then, I think we're done here. No more blowing up dogs. Or anything of the sort. You still will not spare from the Empire's aggression. It's like, yes. If you don't fight, it's like there won't be a Shire. Or something. Anyways. We last saw her, I think, heading down south towards Figaro, so let's head there first. You know, before we get just rushed by scorpions. Wait, is that Scorpion's main ability called Numb? Oh no, not the... I'm probably gonna have to defeat these bunnies anyway, just so that I can see them in the veldt. Man! You're making me shoot bunnies here. This game sucks now. I'm kidding. Figaro Castle. This is where we need to go next. King Edgar, welcome home. Shaban should come back here with me one time. It's like, maybe I should have brought Sabin this time around. It's like, it is what it is. Let's just keep moving. Bunnies versus... Yep, it's a shame. So, where exactly is the pilot seat for this thing? How do you drive this thing? Broken off. Well, yeah, obviously you'd break off of your alliance with the Empire, considering all the Geneva suggestions they've been breaking. Obviously gotta find a way to actually... How do you drive this thing? Is the question is the $1 million question. I can't take money from the king. You're a family, don't you? Just be quiet and take it. Okay, so we get ourselves some new toys for, So we get Flash, puts him in darkness, and we get the drill! Yes! Finally, the drill! The Machinist's, like, main super weapon. It's like, what's something that's more powerful than gun? Just a drill. Okay, high potions. Obviously gonna take myself a whole bunch of these. Ethers, just, free will do, Phoenix Downs, we already get... Part of me kind of feels compelled to get a couple of these. Antidotes, getting myself a tent. I think we should be golden. Now we just have to figure out how to drive this thing. You need to get beyond the mountains? Well, the castle can't fly over. We can't dive on. Talk to the man in charge. Okay, so we gotta go find the engine room. Hopefully not to put any grenades in the core this time around. I recommend a grenade or rocket. Okay, let's find this engine room. Think it's down here? Can't go down there, it's too dangerous. What? Even for the king? You can't let the king go down there? Honestly, this man... How does this man have more agency in this whole place than the King of Figaro? What is this nonsense? Prisons, obviously. I do kind of appreciate that you can, in fact, just switch characters on the fly. It's nice. It's nice. But anyways, we gotta go find the engine room. Rest for a bit? No, we don't need to. No rest for the wicked. No rest for the wicked. Now, where is this accursed engine room? Got a little dizzy. I mean, I suppose me just dashing around this whole place at light speed isn't exactly the most indicative of a good viewing experience. I do apologize for that. I will admit, one particular aspect about this game I have been worried about is commentary. Because obviously I'm more sort of engrossed in the story, so I feel as though possibly my commentary isn't exactly going to be the most prominent compared to some of the streams. Definitely looking forward to seeing what goes on tomorrow, though. Okay, engine room. Where is this damn engine room? Okay, let me just speed this along a little bit. Okay, left-hand stairwell. I'm at least presuming left-hand stairwell from here, right? Down here. Except it doesn't seem to be the... Okay, now I think I get it. Just gotta make my way... No, I don't need to rest for a little bit. Feels as though I'm constantly getting tangled in menus here. Okay, so... Engine room is this way. Oh, since March this month, I can take you to... There we go, go to Collegan. Just had to talk to that guy who apparently has more agency than I do. As the king of... as the king of Figaro. Must be some pretty powerful drills in that thing to be able to dig through, you know, dirt, stone, rocks, just tunnel underneath a mountain. Alright, let's go and see what Collegan is like. Let's go talk with the locals. The locals over here again. Those are some pretty big vultures. Look at this. Locke always looks like... Okay, Celes with sunglasses on also looks pretty damn good. Sort of reminds me of, what was it? Pomela or Lorelei from the Pokemon anime? You know, this sort of, look that everybody wants to... Here we are, Collegan, with everybody just running around at Mach 5. Except, I'll come here and everyone else is afraid of it, I like that. Really sort of reminded me of Calm here. Rooms are 200 Q per night. I go. Oh, we found Shadow. We meet again. I could lend you a hand, just need to feed my dog, say 3,000 gil. Well then, I guess that's something that I'm gonna have to do in my own time. Maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I shouldn't have bought all that stuff. I'm sure it's fine, I'm sure we'll get some... You know, I'm fairly certain we could just run around here and gather some gil. How hard can that be? How hard can it be? Going up against the Iron Fists and Wasps. I mean, to be fair, I suppose I do need a little bit of experience as well. Again, though, I must say... One thing I do definitely appreciate about this game, that may just be me being acclimatized by various Pokemon games. Ooh, another Mithril knife. I could probably sell that. Is the fact that we actually get these sort of dynamic battlegrounds depending on where we are. Like, obviously, we're in this forest here, so we get ourselves a forest background specifically for fighting in the forest. It seems like an obvious thing. It's just that sort of thing feels like a luxury when it comes to Pokemon games nowadays. And that being said, there are quite a few, especially with the 30th anniversary coming up, which I do definitely want to play on the channel. Like, the DS games obviously come to mind. Like, I can't exactly call myself a PokeTuber or Pokemon stream without at least streaming Black and White once. There we go, 3,000 gil. Let's get Shadow back on board. Appreciate this game having auto battles. Yeah, it's like we all have oh, look at that. That's adorable. We even just get Shadow's dog on hand as well. With absolutely zero absolutely zero stuff on hand. So let's see. Kunai. Yeah, definitely gonna go with Kunai. Buckler. Relics. Prevents Berserk and Confusion, Defense, Earring, Gauntlet. Let's give him the Sprint Shoes. Thinking maybe I should probably look into my Hermes Sandals. Cast Haste, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's get rid of the Sprint Shoes and Edgar and get him the... I kind of regret not putting that earring on on Terra now. Yeah, she's got an earring and a hyper wrist. Let's give him the gauntlets. Optimal. Yeah, that's just the best way to do it. Just equip. Optimal. 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 Okay. Okay, so Optimal isn't going with Silk Armor. That's a shame, because I wanted to focus on her magics a little bit, but I guess that's gonna stream Pokemon Black. Yeah, eventually. Eventually. Build a Coliseum? That thing, I don't know what it was, but tore my house like some kind of glowing monster. Well, seems as though there's trouble up north. What else have we got here? So, obviously items. Anything else interesting for me here? Okay, iron armor, which, not sure why you'd put that on lock. Iron helm. I should probably get some of those, actually, now that I think about it. Mithril knife, get rid of one of those. Leather armor. Do I really need to keep the main Gosh at this point? Part of me wants to say no. Sprint shoes, yeah, I think 3 is fine. Knight's Code, White Cape. Probably get rid of a single silk robe. Mage's hat, keep that. Plumed hat, get rid of one of those. Cotton robe, don't need that. Heavy shield. Great sword, green shetty. I want to say we're good for the time being. Unfortunately, once again, we can't get ourselves any. Well, I suppose we can get a bandana. Magic plus 5. Needs bust. What do you got on hand, sir? Okay, so shurikens, flame scroll, water scroll, lightning scroll, invisible. Part of me kind of wants to go with the lightning scroll, honestly. Or, yeah, let's go with lightning scroll. That ought to do us just fine. Just have some stuff to have in hand for Shadow. It's like, will he actually be more than just a mercenary? Who knows? I couldn't protect her. Wom wom wom. Look, what we have to find today. It's almost your. There's supposed to be an amazing treasure hidden somewhere in this mountain. We gotta find it. Look out! No! I do gotta appreciate the sheer nerve of this guy, just to jump in after her. Rachel, are you awake? I can't remember anything. Oh, now we're gonna have to find the Chaos Emerald to this one. She even booted him out of his house. Get out of my house! It's your fault Rachel lost her memory. Wait, just let me talk to her. Please, just go away. I don't know who you are. My parents get upset whenever you come here. Man. Rachel will be better off without you hanging around, Locke. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. With you here, she can't even do that. Does this guy have an eye patch on? I just realized. And yeah, that is. It's like the characters here actually have interesting and riveting backstories. A year went by. When I finally returned, I found out that Rachel had been killed in an Imperial attack. Her memory returned just before she died. The last thing she said was my name. I never should have left her aside. I failed her. I'm guessing that if you have specific party members on hand, they'd actually have more to say. Just, kind of feels like there's just awkward silences. There's like Jeez, Edgar, you didn't need to pull it. You didn't need to force your entire backstory right at this moment. It's like the writing is good. It's just an awkward silence here. Feel as though there's something around here, back behind this armor. Let's go down here first. Oh, that's not range. Oh, look, it's been a while. Ages even. All that? Worry not. Your treasure's quite safe. Wait, is she being preserved? It's a good thing I happened to find my perfect herb concoction right when the girl hasn't aged a day and never will. I'd use my herbs, I did. You couldn't well refuse me begging. Oh. Oh. Rachel. She's still here. You sure this stuff will work? Of course, for love of your life will sleep just like this forever, and ever and ever. Fair way to call her spirit back. I hate to call her back, you mean like that legendary treasure? Oh yes, if you had that, you might be able to reawaken her. It's like, oh yes, just invoke the Necronomicon, why don't we? That's surely what we're talking about. I failed her. Once again, awkward silence from the rest of the party. Oh, except for Celis. Look. It's like, okay, so that my assumption was correct in the fact that, yes, if you do have certain party members on hand, they will interact accordingly. I guess, yeah, there we go. Let's see what's behind this statue real quick. Okay, with the Green Beret. At long last, we become a 10-year vet. Let's have a look what the queen. Okay, evasion plus 10. Definitely want that unlock. Well, that was definitely worth scrounging around for. It looks as though there's not much else we can do here, aside from get Locke's backstory. Again, kind of unfortunate that I happened to bring him along on this particular trip. Okay, so to the north, I guess. That seems to be where the plot is dictating that I go next. Past all these dogs. Again, just find it so funny. Just Edgar just reenacting his favorite, just reenacting the RSPCB here. Just give us a pound, or we'll have to do it. I'm gonna have to shoot. I should probably showcase that on stream at one point, because it is a rather infamous sort of. Yeah, rather infamous commercial. You know what? I'm just gonna do it right here. Just gonna do it right here. If you don't mind me. If you don't mind me taking the time out just to do this. This won't take long. This won't take long. Volume mixer. Let's just bring the sound down on this for a little bit as I Because you have characters spill the backstory and then you just Shadow just standing there with his arms folded. Yeah, it is, it is kind of messed up. Anyways, I think I found it. Just, bear with me here. Here we go. Into the world of, British PSAs. This is the RSPCA, mind you. So you got the nice song on the harmonica, which was copyrighted from Wallace and Gromit, and the dog just here just like, isn't he just adorable, this cute little sheepdog? Oh, he's getting nervous, look, he's getting nervous. Oh, what's he looking at? Oh!
I'll have to pull the trigger.
Yep. RSPCA, we shoot dogs. Which, to be fair, given a lot of the stuff like, I want to say, not the environmental, but I'm fairly certain there was another one of these sort of animal protection agencies, which mostly, which mostly dedicated itself to just putting down animals. Not exactly making a good name for itself there. I think they also got, absolutely roasted for, trying to protest against Usamume. As if that was a fight they could win. Hero's Ring? That sounds like it's... That sounds pretty problem. Let's see what that does. Hero's Ring. Boost both physical and magic attack power. That's going right on Celes. You know, both physical and magic power. She's basically a magus. She's basically a mage knight. Hyper Wrist. Could have sworn I had something in here to deal with the darkness. Oh, here we go, eye drops. Yay! She's so happy that she... That's awful. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That aired on television in my country. Can't let the world become too peaceful, don't you see? People shine when brighter when they're at war. My causing will be a monument to the glory of battle. If I can ever finish it, that is, no one's gonna help me. Well, it's certainly lucky that we stole your ring. Just, I'm gonna use it to, do something, I guess. At least I'm at least assuming that it's gonna be good to have on Celes. Anyways, into the woods. Ah, just a chocobo stable out here. Isn't this adorable? Very question with animals do you like besides from rabbits? I mean, there's a lot... I mean, being British, surprise, surprise. I do tend to have a fondness for a lot of animals, especially the smaller kind. You know, chinchillas, hamsters, rats, mice. Not cats. Definitely not cats. I've lived with them basically all my life and can't stand the things. Oh no, he's got rabies! We're gonna... Oh no, we're gonna have to put Shadow down now. I just added him to the team, and now we're gonna have to put him down. Let's see, antidotes? Okay, so it's just poison. I was worried there. I thought we'd have to pull the trigger on him. Yeah, that is sort of infamously horrible. It's the sort of thing where you see a lot of Americans react to that sort of commercial, just like, yes, that is the most horrible thing I've ever seen, and well, they're right. Again, at this point, with all the gadgetry that's with all the gadgetry Edgar's got on hand, I'm kind of wondering whether he actually would be best in the back, considering... Well, obviously Shadow, considering he uses mostly throwables, he's best in the back. He does sort of feel to me like, basically, the Barret of the group. Where he has a lot of damage output, but mostly has ranged attacks, if that makes sense. With Celes here, weirdly enough, being, I suppose, the Cloud of the group. You know, just having high sort of attacking and magic stats. At least that's how I figure it. You wondering if I've seen the Jack in the Box commercial? Oh yeah, I definitely have, and those ones are quite magnificent, to be brutally honest. Just seeing this company like that just absolutely roast the ever-loving fluff out of their competition like that. It's something that I can't help but respect the sheer nerve of, if that makes any sense. Just like, oh yes, we know that McDonald's and Burger King are kinda bad, so we're just gonna roast the ever-loving fluff out of them. It's a booster. It's basically just Sega's entire marketing campaign back in the 90s. Good commercial? Oh, definitely. I'm guessing as to the location of Terra now. Kind of feel compelled to just head south. That seems like a good place to check out. Sort of just walking 500... And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. Just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles just to fall down at your door. Okay, the most western part of the world map. Even though the world is circular, so it's so this is the most eastern point somewhere. Let's have a look. See, I'm guessing arms and armor. Let's have a look. Twist headband. Mithril. Oh, we're getting actual good shields. Ninja gear. White dress. Ooh. I kind of want to get that, actually, just for reasons. There we go. And even still, despite everything, Locke is still forced into iron armor, despite the fact that he's supposed to be a rogue. And guess, yeah, this. Oh, we found more weapons. So, Kikuichi Monji, Kaiser Knuckles, Kodachi, Moon Ring Blade. Moon Ring Blade sounds like the sort of thing you would hear. You'd see in stuff like Big Trouble in Little China, along with like the 6th Demon Bag. Anyways, I'm guessing more accessories over this whole. A lot of the villages here really just sort of remind me of Calm from Magic Plus 2. Yes. Oh, effect increases when worn in a pair. Oh. So, seems as though with the earrings, I think it's best to put those just both on Terra. In the meantime, then, I'm going to, let's see, Breaking Confusion, White Cape, Barrier Ring. Let's put the Barrier Ring on, because she actually uses magic. And then just save both the earrings for when we find Terra. Also, oh, the Owls' Mansion. Just thinking, this seems an awful lot like a particular town that I've seen before. Here's the spinning image of Maria. Maria! I'm guessing, Celis. Like, she's alive? Maria! She's here! Treasure chest on a canvas. Picture of an old urn. This one looks awfully... What are you doing with a picture of Ultros in here? Oh, picture of a lovely lady. Who, So I have a feeling there's a particular person around. Speed up towards the Northern Mountains. Okay, so Northern Mountains, here we come. Eventually. Let me out of this crazy place. So I'm guessing it's more sort of the case that we have to just sort of loop around in order to get to where we go. Oh. Well, this seems like a promising place to look. Where is Maria Zozo. Looking weirdly industrial. And Zozo, never heard of it. This is... Oh. This, doesn't look good. Great people, you can trust anything they say. Girl? Nope, I haven't seen any girls lately. There's definitely not one on the top of this floor of this building, so don't bother. Thank you! On the top floor of this building, I'm guessing, Oh, I'm being chased! And oh no, it's more spiral staircases. It's like we're back. It's like we're all the way back here in the Shinra building. Welcome to not Zozo. Brigand's glove. It seems like something that Locke would get a kick out of. Brigand's glove. Changes steel to Moog. So yeah, that's just sort of definitely gonna go on Thingy. Definitely gonna go on. Okay, so nothing here. Nothing here. Seems as though I'm gonna have to go inverse. This door is fake! Ride down on the... Oh, there's a crane here. Oh. I mean, I don't need to go here. I need... I need to go up. No cutting, get in line. I just need to get up to the top of this building, sir. That's all I wish. That's all I... Oh. Oh, I see. I see, game. I see. You're making me just navigate through this whole place. I see, game. I'm picking up what you're putting down, game. Or just a second hand is putting up the... It's like... Is that going to be important at any point? The seconds? The divisible by... Oh, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. We gotta go talk to all the fellas to get an idea as to what we have to do with the clock, I'm guessing. I'm guessing there's a clock involved. I will say though, so far this place is absolutely bizarre. What brings you on this find? Did you get through here? Sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way. And all very strong if I hate to be... Why don't I just let you pass? I'm guessing he's lying. I'm guessing he's lying. Anyways, invisibility scroll. Yeah, he's lying when he says he's not very strong. I suppose that's the whole thing with this place, isn't it? Shadow scroll. Moog moment. Nothing too... Yeah, he is kind of... He is sort of built like a hero factory. Here, have a giga drill. Mine is the drill that pierces the heavens. Oh, he's brought his friends. He's brought his friends along for the ride as well. Have some poison, all of you. Have some poison. Shuriken as well. Oh, those guys actually heal from poison. Well, you're doing healing as well, you evil man. Just spamming potions like... Well, thanks for the protect, I suppose. Auto crossbow, I think. Just shoot them all down. And there we go, getting potions for our troubles as well. Oh, they just heal over time as well. Yeah, it feels as though there's not really much reason to use anything else but Mug with Lock here. I think I'm just gonna go for single target damage, or at least attempt to. Giga Drill Breaker! Oh wait, Lock's dead. Shoot. Get back up! It's like they're saying they're doing small damage and yet they're lying. I'm scared. I'm scared at the moment. Celes, we need you at the moment. Shoot them. Just... I feel as though I'm starting to go into a bit of a panic now. Oh, yep, Locke has just got the full brunt of that. No, just gonna fight you. Just gonna shoot you. You could... Part of me kind of feels this, oh. There we go. He's Jed. He just dissolves into nothingness. It's sort of starting to feel as though that was a fight that I couldn't win. Or a fight I wasn't supposed to win, but, we win anyways. Me and my, underleveledness. Okay, let's head up. Zozo, 16th floor. More Hermes sandals. Good. Another X potion. Just lots of good items. There she is. Terra? Terra? She's frightened. Oh, we found Gandalf. Gandalf is here. Who are you?
This girl is your friend, I presume.
Is Terra okay?
So, her name is Terra. Terra. Interesting.
Oh, she's going into a fit. Where is Lauren?
Her life is no longer in danger. She simply used the power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Gandalf, Ramu the Esper, Ramu, the god of lightning.
You're an Esper? But don't Espers live in another world?
That doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living on this one. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you, enjoying much of the pipe weed that, they don't have here anymore, unfortunately, without fear of anybody discovering the truth.
Remember what active voice PS2 old man voice? Why hide the fact you're an Esper?
Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures.
I've heard that long ago. Humans and Espers lived side by side in this world. They even got married and ate food together at the same table. It's like, where have I heard this sort of thing before? But I'd always thought it was just a fairy tale, but...
No, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and Espers used to live together in harmony. At least, until the War of the Magi.
The War of the Magi?
It took place long ago. Human Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers, extracted from other Espers.
Like you, Celeste. It's like, I caught on to that. It's like, we're finally learning how Celeste got her powers.
After that meaningless war had ended, the Espers fashioned a new realm in which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. But one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm. Humans who knew of Espers and the secret of their powers. And thus began the hunt. For Gestal, the leader of the men, knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army.
So that's how the Empire was forged.
As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out.
Which we're probably gonna have to go find in the Northern Crater. That's how this goes, right? Like how she's still just prone down on the floor in the Family Guy death pose.
Those who were captured are still being held in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers. I narrowly escaped that same fate, and now I am here with you.
Alright, up and at 'em, sweet cheeks. Back into bed.
It seems she's calmed down a little. I called Terra here to me when I sensed that she'd lost control. She responded to that call.
So Terra's an Esper.
It wasn't that obvious? No, she's a bit different from us.
She looks like she's in pain.
I'm afraid she's afraid of what she is, and that is the painful thing.
What can we do to help her?
Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside.
Is there nothing we can do?
The others of my kind who are trapped in the Gestal's Magitech research facility may be able to help her.
The Magitech research facility? Your people are...
Yes, that's what I just said, Celis. Haven't you been paying attention, woman? I escaped alone, abandoning my friends, and I'm hiding here like a coward. But I fear I can remain here no longer.
What do you mean?
Gestal's methods are mistaken. He knows only to drain Nesper's powers by force, but that's not the only way to unlock our potential. Only when we became Magicites can our strength be transferred in full. What are you saying? I'm going to turn myself into Magicite so I can lend you my strength. He's Magicite Ramu. Rare instance of shadow child. He's just like folding his arms in the corner, just like, yeah, I'm just here. I'm just here for the Monty, man. Magicite? Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When Esper dies, Magicite is all that's left behind. But...
Ah, so this is basically, materia.
These are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire. I will give you my power as well. I'm an old man, Celis. I've had my time.
Oh. I was just thinking he was just gonna stab himself with his staff like Virgil did. Ramu, but why? He turned himself into Magicite. He just felt like, heavy chain that does freeze my bones around. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, why would you do such a thing? You must stop the Empire. There must not be a second war of the Magi. Damn it, I skipped the thing. There we go, we got Ramu Magicite. Oh my god, we found him. We found funny Scottish cat. I can't believe it, he died. We get Siren and we get Kieran. Okay, so I'm guessing these work like, no, they don't actually work like, I'm not surprised. I would have suspected they worked like relics. So, let's see, Magicites. I'm guessing they're just in, my, my thing now. Optimal Swiss headband. Okay, I guess that works. Terra, wait for us. We'll be back for you. Well then, I suppose we now have our next directive. Do you remember... Oh, okay. Same concept. Right. I'm just, I'm a little bit confused as to the fact that we don't... Oh, here we go. Abilities. Espers. There we go. So we can put one on each of the parties. So, let's see. Judgment Bolt, Holy Aura, Lunatic Voice. I'm gonna give Locke Kate Sif just to be funny. You know, give him the funny Scottish cat. Let's... Siren. Gradually restores party's HP. That seems to make sense for Mage Knight. Espers. Kind of feel... Yeah, I'm gonna give Siren the Shadow. That seems to make sense. Anyways, I think this is a good point to leave off. We're... Well, hey guys, when did you get here? Everybody's here, I was just thinking. Let's talk on the way down. If you press X, you can see what each match is. Oh. So the Empire has been trading magic on the Espers. Cow just casually jumping down the building. Celis, was all that true? Seriously, these buildings are higher than the ones in the world that never was. I was asleep when they performed my infusion, so I don't know for sure, but I've heard rumors to that effect. Using rest for itself as an ability will also grant you magic. Gotcha. It's gonna be interesting to play around with. But I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We best split off again. We still need to beef up our defense in Narsha. That would indeed be wise. I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. But alone? Don't worry. I'll go with her. Hawk. Might I advise going in greater numbers? I can't remain with you any longer. I'm not getting paid enough in this nonsense. Peace out. Okay, so who do I want to bring with me? You know what? Let's... Well, since I already have... Oh. Man, Shadow went off. Shadow just fluffed off with Siren as well. What a prick. Let's go with Gowl. Let's go with Gowl. Go on. Actually, let's go with Sabin. Proceed. Wait for us back in Nausea. Don't worry, we'll be fine. If we need to change party members, I guess we'll have to head back to Nausea. So, how are we gonna get there? The Empire's on the southern continent. It closed all the harbors, no ships up in Italy port. The town of Jydor to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats. One of them might know a way in where there's a guild. Look. Yeah? Why are you coming with me? Well, there's a rumor about a legendary treasure hidden in the Imperial territory and all. I thought I may as well have a look around. I was literally there when you poured your heart out to me without your dead girlfriend. It's like, I know more than that. I know what you're trying to get at here. Anyways, okay, so... Magic... Okay, so... Oh, so that's how it goes. Okay, let's see what Kate Sip does. So, Confuse, Imp, and Float. Ramu obviously focuses on Thunder Magic. A level up Stamina +1. Interesting. Interesting. Kirin... Okay, so Kirin is basically the healer. So, Cura, Regen, Poison, Libra. Okay, so that's basically Scan. Acquisition ×5, ×1, So I'm guessing the incentive is for you to swap around all your party members. At least that's the impression I'm getting. Anyways, that's gonna be all from me for the time being. Tune in next time when we do some stuff, I guess. Just going back to Jydor and seeing how we can get in. I suppose there's a lot of opera singing. I suppose this next part is going to be where the opera singing takes place. Yeah, this is going to be where we leave off for the time being. Hopefully you enjoyed my time going through this. Apologies for the lackluster commentary. But looking forward to seeing how this unfolds still. It feels like it's picking up again. Anyways, that's going to be all from me. Thank you once again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.